So what's this new international division of labor?
I don't really know, but I found this video on YouTube that might help us.
Today on Geo News, we have a live interview with Alfred Weber, a German man who has recently created a model for the location of secondary industries. Let's turn it over to you, Teresa.
Thanks, Becky. Now, hi Alfred, how are you?
I'm doing good, how are you?
Fantastic. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Germany and I'm the author of the series of the location of industries published in 1909, $12.98 on Amazon, by the way.
Can you tell us about your book?
So basically, it explains the location of industries in terms of transportation, labor, and agglomeration.
What about them?
So the site of an industry is chosen partially based on the cost of moving raw materials to the factory and finished products to the market. Business owners decide on different distances and transportation methods to make transportation costs least expensive. The cost of labor is also accounted for in order for the business to make the most money. Agglomeration is where several industries cluster together in one city and provide support to each other by sharing talent, services, and facilities.
Can you explain that a little more simply for us Americans?
Okay, so in a book gaining industry, you want to have your factory closest to the market and your raw materials further away because they cost less to transport than the finished product costs. And on the other hand, in the book reducing industry, you want to have them closer to the raw materials because that costs more to transport than the finished product to the people. Okay, but I still don't get how the least cost theory relates to the new international division of labor.
Well, under the new International Division of Labor, some components of products are made in one country and others in another.
Why do businesses do that?
They do for some of the same reasons as the least cost theory, to make the most money, especially through taking advantage of cheap labor.
So like in the maquiladoras?
I forgot what those are.
Okay, a maquiladora is a manufacturing zone created in northern Mexico, and the workers in those districts produce goods primarily for the consumers here in the U.S.
Oh, I remember that. And also the U.S. outsources jobs to other countries, not just Mexico, especially overseas.
So where else can you find outsourcing?
India is another example. Many back office jobs have outsourced there from Western countries. These can include processing claims for life and health insurance and taking care of banking transactions, airline tickets, and medical appointments.
So they have to speak English?
Yeah, globalization through the internet plays a huge factor in this. Trading blocks also play a role in making this new international division of labor possible.
Okay, I remember those. So like NAFTA, the EU, and then East Asia doesn't really have one, but Japan has played a role in the economies of surrounding countries, which is kind of like a trade bloc.
Basically, and the new International Division of Labor also includes a closer integration of industries. Parts of complex products like cars are made in different countries within each block and are transported freely across borders to assembly plants.
So how does all this affect us?
Well, like Thomas L. Friedman explains, the world will start to move from a primarily vertical command and control system for creating value to a more horizontal connect and collaborate value creation model.
So our generation will be on a more level playing field with the other countries?
Yeah, as globalization takes place in the new International Division of Labor gives opportunity to work hard, we will soon be competing against those in other countries for higher level jobs on a global market because resources will be available all around the world.